Good morning. It is presently... Let's go to the kitchen and find out what time it is. Well, look at that. It's 10:10 a.m. If I seem a little more hyperactively cheerful than I probably should be, I haven't had my coffee yet, but I wanted to share with you a little something. Okay, now, our place is kinda... Okay, sorry about that. Our place is kinda in the middle of the woods, as you can see here. See trees, park. It's next to a park, and it's kinda off the beaten track a little bit. So, one of the things about living out in the middle of the woods is occasionally you have problems with bugs. Right now, we've got a bug problem. It's nothing like super gross or anything. Basically, we've got ants. We've got ants. It's no big deal. A lot of houses get ants. And we don't really have a lot of spiders in the house to take care of them. But I mean, it'd be a lot of ants because it's like a frickin' infestation. So anyway, we got the Raid ant bait traps and we were laying them out all over the place. And it seemed to, you know, curb the ant problem a little bit. But then a few nights ago, oh, if you want to know who that is, it's Rosie! Hi, Rosie! Say hi to all the people. Ah. She's not quite able to speak yet, but I'm sure she was thinking hello to all of you, if you can read her little baby mind. Anyway, the other day, one of her bottles was left out with the top off, because we have several bottles and we just kind of swapped the nipples around. So anyway, one of her bottles was left out with the top off, and there was a little bit of formula in it. Not a lot, just a little dribble in the bottom, and then, you know, I was going to clean it out and replace it a little later. So anyway, it was left out overnight. So overnight, I went to get the bottle the next morning, and there was an ant inside the bottle who'd basically drowned in the formula. And I got to thinking, these ant baits are taking an awfully long time to take care of our ant problem. What if I set together like a trap, some kind of container that the ants can get into easily but can't get out of so easily, and fill it up with formula? How would that work? Well, last night I set up not one but two such traps. One with baby formula and one and the other one with a Dole Pina Colada juice. No alcohol, it's just the like pina colada flavored juice, all natural. So and then I used a couple of like pieces of paper to use as a ramp so they could get into it. And what I actually used was, if we go over to the kitchen here, excuse me, go over to the kitchen here, I have, of course, the George Foreman Lean Mean Fat Reducing Grilling Machine. There you go. Love the George Foreman grill. But anyway, it has a couple of drip trays that you put in front of it, and it catches the grease drippings. Otherwise, it just runs all over the stove. So I used those as my traps. So I just took a look at how they were doing, and I thought I would share the results with you. Okay, let's take a look. Oops. So, pardon all the boxes and stuff. We're in the process of moving. So, it's a bit of a disaster right here. But those of you who see my previous videos know I don't exactly live in a state of, you know, neat freakedness. Alright, so trap number one is next to our coffee table, which is basically a leather thing. It's pretty cool. And as you can see, I have the index card as a ramp leading up to the George Foreman grill drip tray. And there's a few ants in there. That's pretty good. Yeah. So you got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 8 ants. So that's pretty good, eh? Not too bad. So let's just take a look over here. Oh, look at that. We got some ants walking around here. See where they're going. Let's see where they're going. Going over here. Oh, here's the other trap. Good Lord! Look at that! Look at that! There's so many ants in there that now they can get out by climbing on each other's bodies. My God! Okay, clearly this is working better than I ever could have thought, and I need to refill this trap, because clearly all these ants want to go in there and kill themselves. So, but look at that. Look how many are in there. That's insane. That's insane. Wow. Okay, well I guess we have our answer. It's all about the pina colada juice, folks. Experiment successful. So I'm going to empty out those traps and basically just dump them in the toilet because I don't want them crawling out of the garbage or the sink. And that's that. So hopefully that will take care of the ant problem. So I'm going to leave those out over the course of the next couple nights. And well, as you can see, we have a lot of ants. So I don't know if there's a nest somewhere in the house or what. It's an older kind of place. And, you know, the insulation and such isn't what it could be. We got it cheap, basically. But, yeah, it's one of the reasons we're moving is just because it's not very well insulated. And it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, and, you know, it's hard to get even just pizza delivered here, you know. So I know I keep looking over at the screen. It's funny, it looks like I'm really looking off to the side, but actually it's just like, you know, not even an inch. I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at you. Okay, anyway, just wanted to share my little ant trap madness with you. I didn't actually mean to ramble so long, but you know me, I love to ramble. Alright, so talk to you folks later. Till then, thanks for watching, and sayonara.